So through the years, I've tested a bunch of different sneakers that have Gore-Tex on them and water resistant properties. And so in this video, I wanted to give you guys a top 10 list of water resistant sneakers. Let's go ahead and get in. What is going on, guys? Hes here. Hopefully you're having a good day out there. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching the video. If you guys are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button if you guys enjoy the content. Collective Kicks is where I post a bunch of sneaker deals. It's always linked in the description of the video. Feel free to check that out. As well as if you guys want to buy any of the sneakers that I'm talking about in this video, feel free to check the description. Now, I wanted to throw this out as a caveat. I've tried most of the sneakers on this top 10 list. There's a couple of them that I have not tried yet. However, I'm imagining that they're going to be pretty good. If I'm wrong about any of them, though, leave a comment in the comment section. Let other people know, especially if you know any better options than the ones that I'm going to be talking to you guys about. Always appreciate your guys' feedback. So starting off in the number 10 spot, we have the Nike ACG Gore-Tex Mountain Fly. And I know this one's really low on the list, and honestly, it's a really nice pair of sneakers, but the waterproofedness, as I usually say, is not super good on the top part of the shoe. For some reason, Nike decided to not make it water resistant, which is kind of weird. However, I will say I do want to try the low top version of these because it looks like, honestly, you don't have as much to worry about if you have the lower top version. So I do want to check those ones out. I'm sure those ones would actually rank much higher on this list. For the reasons that I mentioned, it's just not overly waterproof on some of the sections. However, the other sections that are Gore-Tex protected are really water resistant. And I think that these sneaker boots look pretty cool as well. They have a nice traction on the outside, and it's just a Nike ACG boot that's water resistant for the most part. So it's definitely one that you guys should consider. But the price point is pretty expensive at that $220 price point. So throwing that out there. So in the number 9 spot, I'm gonna actually go to the pair of Vans. It's a Skate High Gore-Tex MTX3, and it's a pretty nice looking sneaker boot as well. It definitely has the Skate High vibes to it, but it does have the Gore-Tex water resistant materials on the outside, which makes this one pretty good. I'm imagining this is one of the ones I have not tried, so if you guys agree or disagree, leave a comment. But on Vans' site, it has about 63 reviews and it has 4.5 stars, so I'm imagining it's pretty good. But one of the things about this type of sneaker boot, as well as some of the other ones in the countdown, is the water repellency kind of wears thin after a little bit. So if that ends up happening to you, I recommend you guys try out Reshoevn8r's water repellent spray. It's something that actually works really well, and I am an affiliate with Reshoevn8r, and I do have a discount link in the description. Gives you 10% off of your order. But the water repellent spray is kind of a must. Honestly, anytime you have some sneakers that kind of lose that repellency, this is a great alternative to be able to add to your shoe, as well as just put on a regular pair of sneakers that need some extra water repellency as well. I highly recommend that, as well as their signature kit, which is a sneaker cleaning kit that includes like the laundry bags and the brushes and the solution. Definitely worth checking that one out, and it's a great gift for sneaker people as well. But number 9 spot for myself, I haven't tried these Vans out, but it's definitely one that I've been wanting to try out. Vans has a bunch of other outdoor sneakers as well. I'll link them all in the description of the video, so you can go check them out. Lots of really cool options, especially if you're a fan of Vans. All right, number 8 spot, we're gonna go to the Cloud 5 waterproof, and this is a new shoe that I've never tried. $170 on those, and I would say the other ones that I've tried from On is about true to size as well, but honestly the way that they shape your foot makes the most sense. But I feel like this would be a good contender because it looks very similar to the On Cloud X that I tried, but it has a water resistant upper, which looks like it would be a really good option to try out. Honestly, they're really comfortable. They're just not the comfort you might expect because it's called Cloud. It doesn't feel as soft and squishy as a lot of the other technology on the market. However, it shouldn't discredit the actual comfort from the On Cloud running sneakers. The On Cloud X is the one I tried out, and it's actually a really nice pair that has a nice ground feel to them as well. So they feel a little bit lower to the ground, and honestly, I've really enjoyed them. I do want to see some of their higher stacked On running shoes. So check back on the channel. Hopefully I'll have some more running shoes from On in the future. But this one, number 8 spot. Number 7 spot's actually going to go to a pair of Air Jordans. We're going to go to the Air Jordan 1 Gore-Tex. This is actually a really water resistant pair of Gore-Tex sneakers. I did a review on these on my channel. I was very impressed with the way that they actually integrated the Gore-Tex, because honestly in the Air Jordan 1 there's a lot of gaps, especially around the base of the tongue, but they actually sewed it all the way shut in the Gore-Tex version of the Air Jordan 1. So if you're looking for a Gore-Tex version of Air Jordan 1s, honestly, the colorways that they've released thus far are pretty nice looking, and they're definitely water resistant. So a good look in my opinion if you like the Air Jordan 1 and you need that extra protection. Number 6 spot on my countdown is gonna go to the North Face Flight VECTIV Guard FUTURELIGHT. It's a mouthful to say, but they have a lot of different things going on there. It's a lightweight kind of sneaker boot. The one that I tried is the sneaker boot. However, I don't see those available on North Face site anymore. It looks like they sold out, but they do have other versions. So North Face has the FUTURELIGHT material, which is actually a really nice, lightweight, breathable material that is really very water resistant. Kind of crazy, but definitely worth trying out if you haven't tried it thus far. I was really impressed with the VECTIVs that I tried. Honestly, I wasn't expecting as much as what they delivered, and I actually took the hose to them and just watered them down, and there was no water that got through at all. Socks were 100% dry. Really good option out there in my opinion. They do have a bunch of different versions though. I'll link them over to Eastbay if you guys are interested. So they have sneaker boot options like the mid tops, and then they have the low tops as well. I think the low tops look all around better, but again, if you need a mid top, you need that extra ankle protection. I think that those ones are great options as well. So the number 5 spot of water resistant sneakers that I recommend for you guys, the ones that I think would be awesome, is the Nike Pegasus Trail 3 Gore-Tex version. Now, they do have a regular version and they do have a Gore-Tex version. Make sure you get the Gore-Tex version. Honestly, it's much better than the regular version, especially if you need that water repellency. And these run about 160, and I would say they fit true to size for myself as well. If you're looking for one of the more comfortable options, this is it for water repellency. It has the React midsole in the Pegasus, so this one's actually pretty good as well. They have extra traction on the bottom, but the water repellency in the upper is pretty nice. And I wear these ones quite a bit out and about through trails, as well as like just taking the kids to t-ball or soccer or something like that, and then you know, just kind of waiting out in the rainy grass and stuff. It's a great option for you guys out there that are in the same boat. So definitely one that I tried and really appreciated, and that is the number 5 spot. Number 4 spot, we're going to go to a pair that I'm assuming is really good, and it's weird to put it in such a high spot, but I already know from the brand and everything else that I've tried, this one has to be good. And if I'm wrong, again, please leave a comment in the comment section. Hoka One Speedgoat 4 GTX. I've been a fan of a lot of the Hoka models. This is one that I hope to get pretty soon, so I can give it a try for you guys, let you guys know the real deal if it is as good as I'm expecting it to be. But I've tried a number of Hoka shoes out, and the Cliftons are definitely my favorite, the softest and squishiest. But this one looks like a really nice rugged version for trails, for camping, and everything else in between. This is like a running trail shoe, I believe, but the Gore-Tex version with the Gore-Tex uppers got to be nice. And again, Hoka just delivers with the comfort. Usually they're pretty lightweight as well and comfortable. And on top of that, you add the water repellency. So the price is $160 on this one. I'm guessing true to size based on all of the other Hoka models that I've tried. But again, help me out in the comments if you guys have an opinion. This is one of those shoes that I've been wanting to try since the previous version, and I still missed it. So definitely interested in trying the 4. Maybe the 5's coming out soon now. I honestly don't know if they are. I'll try to link them in the description. But the Gore-Tex version of the Speedgoat looks like a lot of fun and something that you should probably consider. Number 3 spot on my list is going to go to the Adidas Terrex Free Hiker. And the cold.rdy one specifically is the favorite of the two, but the Adidas Terrex Free Hikers are absolutely amazing. It's been tried and true, one of my favorite water resistant shoes for the last handful of years. Probably would have been number 1 if the other ones didn't exist, but this one has been amazing. The Gore-Tex version of the Terrex Free Hikers is kind of a must. If you don't have the Gore-Tex versions, then use the water repellent spray from Reshoevn8r, like I said, on the regular ones, and it'll give you some extra water repellency, but it's something that you'll have to re-up every time you wash the shoes. Any which way, the Gore-Tex version is really nice. Also, the cold.rdy version is the one that I would recommend, is preferred for my feet at least, over the base one, just because of the water repellency being that good. It's so much better. It's really good on the cold.rdy version, as well as it's fairly easy to get on your feet as well. You have to grab the tongue and pull on, but once you pull on, it's honestly really easy to get on, and there's extra warmth in there because it is a cold.rdy version. But the water repellency, A1, traction, very good. Price point's about $220, $250 or so on the cold.rdy one. I've seen them on sale as low as $130 or so. I post it every single time Adidas has a really good sale on them. I always post the Terrex Free Hikers as well as the cold.rdy's because they're just tried and true with some of my favorites that I've tried. Again, fit for these are true to size, and they are a little bit on the more expensive side. Also, Adidas offers a bunch of different trail shoes that you guys maybe want to take a look at. A lot of them have Gore-Tex on them as well, so I'll link them over. But these two are the ones that I definitely prefer. I think that these things are phenomenal and definitely worth taking a look at. And if you've never tried them, then it should be like part of your like winter Christmas wardrobe anyways. Anytime you go to a pumpkin patch, getting a Christmas tree, anytime you're doing like an outside hike or camping, I mean, these things are phenomenally good on feet. But that's just my opinion. Number 2 spot's going to go to another Adidas shoe, but I didn't want to consider it in the same category because honestly, it's a completely different type of sneaker, and that is the Adidas Ultraboost 21 Gore-Tex. Now, I've tried a ton of different Adidas water-resistant sneakers through the years, 5 or 6 of them, primarily the Ultraboost versions, but the Gore-Tex version of the Adidas Ultraboost 21 is unbelievably good. I literally took the hose to it and just sprayed it down, and like no water got through it at all. The Gore-Tex is really good on the shoe, and I like the fact that it has a side zip on it, so it's a little bit easier for you to slip your foot into the shoe and then zip it up. Some of the previous versions didn't have that, and it was just too hard to actually get on your foot. That paired with the Ultraboost 21 midsole, and then you have that winter grip Continental rubber, makes it have really nice traction as well as a really comfortable ride with the Ultraboost midsole. But this one I actually like better than the Terrex Free Hiker, only because it's kind of like a sneaker instead of a sneaker boot. So it's something that's a little bit more incognito, something you can throw on, wear, have that extra protection, and not have to be throwing on an actual boot, which is primarily the reason why I thought this was a better option, for at least for myself and my lifestyle. But again, you guys leave a comment and let me know what you guys think. But if you're walking around the streets of a city and you need a water resistant pair of sneakers, this is one that's going to take you far. It's very comfortable. The price point's only downside at about $230, but they do go on sale. I always link them over to Adidas. I always try to post them on Collective Kicks whenever I see them available. So definitely check out the description of the video, but I've posted them on sale as low as like $135, I think. So it's definitely something that can go on sale. And when they do, you should snatch them up because they're definitely really good. Anyway, number 2 spot for myself. But before we get into that number 1 spot, a couple runner-up suggestions, ones that I haven't tried, but ones that I've had my eye on. And if you guys can vouch for any of these ones that I'm going to talk about, leave a comment and let me know. One of the runner-ups is a Salomon X Ultra 4 GTX waterproof version of the shoe. Supposedly they're really, really good. I've just never tried the Salomons yet. It's been on my list, but I haven't made my rounds to the Salomon as of now, but hopefully I'll get some soon. Also, I've seen there's the Brooks Ghost 14 Gore-Tex version, which is like a running shoe that has a Gore-Tex layer. Looks like it's going to be a pretty good shoe. Have not tried those. As well as a Saucony Peregrine 11 Gore-Tex. I haven't tried those as well, but they look like they'd be pretty good from the water resistant side also. But unfortunately, I just haven't tried every single version of a Gore-Tex shoe that they have available. There's just a lot out there. And if you have suggestions for other ones that I missed on the countdown, please, again, leave a comment in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed this video or found it informative, please drop a like on the video. It means a lot when you guys do something like that, as well as subscribe to my channel. I do a bunch of different video lists like these. Anyway, we made it to the number 1 spot on the countdown. It is the New Balance Fresh Foam Hierro V6 Gore-Tex. And this is an incredible shoe. So I went back and forth trying to determine the number 1 spot. And really, honestly, these ones sit in my garage. They're super dirty. I wear them all the time. They're easy to get on. They have Fresh Foam X in the midsole, which means they're soft and squishy, comfortable. And I have the wide foot version as well because I have a wider foot. So they fit extra wide as well when you're wearing thicker socks. It's a great option. But honestly, it's just one of those shoes that I keep going back to over and over and over again. And because of that, I decided to put it in the number 1 spot this year. Now, they run about $160. They do run true to size in my opinion, but I also did get a wide foot version because I like that extra room. But it's a really incredible shoe. But I also wanted to let you guys know that they do have a regular version, not just the Gore-Tex. So if you don't want the Gore-Tex, you can get the regular version for, I think, $135. The Gore-Tex version is a little bit more expensive, but honestly, in my opinion, I have both of them. And the Gore-Tex version is far superior, in my opinion, than the regular one. They also do have the V7s of the Hierros as well on New Balance's site, which looks pretty awesome. But honestly, I think I'm going to skip it and go straight to the Gore-Tex version of the V7s. But this has been an incredible shoe, one that I got, and I was like, did I really need this? Because I have the regular one. Is it going to be that much better than the regular version? And I'll tell you, it for sure is. Again, anytime I'm walking around the grass with the kids, which is pretty much often, we go across the street to a park all the time. And through the grass, it's really, really muddy. And because of that, I throw these on, and honestly, I'm like good to go. I don't have to worry about the water getting through. It's one of my favorite options, though, because it's so comfortable as well as just really easy to get on my feet. And very, very wearable, as I already mentioned. So that's why these are my number 1 spot for water-resistant sneakers on my list. And if you guys agree or disagree, leave a comment in the comment section. What did I miss? Did I miss some sneakers that you guys like, whoa, why didn't Hess mention X, Y, or Z shoe? Drop a comment and let me know, because honestly, I'm going off of what I've tried and some of the ones that I've researched and saw, but that doesn't mean I've covered everything. There's a ton of stuff out there, and I'm sure there's a lot of really good stuff out there as well. And if you guys want to buy any of the products that I mentioned, again, use my links in the description. If you guys do use my links, they are affiliate links, which means I do get a small kickback when you guys make a purchase through my link, and it's greatly appreciated when you guys do that. It does support my channel. And anyway, I appreciate y'all for stopping by and watching, and hopefully we'll see you guys back on the channel for some more future content. All right, peace, guys.